Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, January 27th, 2024, and we are at a familiar spot. We are back in Virginville again, but this time we are going to start highlighting a little bit of the Schuylkill and Lehigh Railroad. So the Schuylkill and Lehigh Railroad originally incorporated as the Berks County Railroad. This was in 1871. So the Berks County Railroad is kind of an interesting little story. It was going to have ties with the Wilmington and Northern. The Wilmington and Northern was basically a railroad that was hauling coal from Reading coal interests down to Wilmington, if I have read this correctly. So that railroad was in existence way before this one. We're walking through the Schuylkill and Lehigh rock cut, as I will show you on Google Maps. That's actually what it's identified on as Google Maps. So, getting ahead of myself. The Berks County Railroad, incorporated in 1871, started operations in 1874. The main goal was, believe it or not, it was to kind of break the lock that the Philadelphia and Reading Iron and Coal Company, or Coal and Iron Company, had on the area. They wanted to start sending coal from the Lehigh Valley to be able to get it to Wilmington and Philadelphia. And the only way to do that was with their own railroad. So, again, this is all speculation, but this is what I'm thinking. So they came up with this Berks County Railroad, and that was to run up to right outside of Slatington, where there was an interchange with the Lehigh Valley Railroad, and they could haul the coal out of the Lehigh Valley Railroad interests down this Berks County Railroad, down outside of Reading. It would link up with the Wilmington and Northern, and then go down to Wilmington. So we'll get back to that in a little bit, but we'll get to some more particulars of the dates here. Like I said, railroad was completed in 1874. It went bankrupt within a year. The Berks County Railroad went bankrupt within a year. Above us, if you remember, that would be the Allentown and Auburn up there. And this would all just still be solid rock with the Allentown and Auburn running above. That's the Allentown and Auburn grade above us. The Berks County Railroad was reorganized in 1875. That was reorganized as the Reading and Lehigh, and it was leased to the Philadelphia and Reading, and it became the Berks and Lehigh branch. Now both the Philadelphia and Reading and the Reading and Lehigh railroads were having financial trouble, so they had to reorganize, and they would reorganize those railroad. Well, Philadelphia and Reading didn't have to reorganize. The Reading and Lehigh had to reorganize. And that became the Schuylkill and Lehigh Railroad. And then they, within 3 years, leased the Schuylkill. The Schuylkill and Lehigh leased this railroad once again to the Philadelphia and Reading for 999 years. And that's when it officially became the Schuylkill and Lehigh. So, to quickly recap, Berks County Railroad, 1871, incorporated. Built 1874, bankrupt 1875, reorganized as the Reading and Lehigh, leased to the Philadelphia and Reading, reorganized again as the Schuylkill and Lehigh, released to the Philadelphia and Reading, and then it remained the Reading Railroad Schuylkill and Lehigh branch till it was no longer in service. Sometime in the 50s, I believe. Down there, that's the tunnel that we were looking at last week that would have carried the Allentown and Auburn across that road, which at one time went through that tunnel. So as you can see, where that truck is in front of us, that's where the bed continues. This is the grade here, and there would have been a grade crossing across Dunkel's Church Road, which is what this road is right here. So we're gonna follow the Schuylkill and Lehigh today up into Lenhartsville for sure, and possibly on into Kempton, which is, you know, the tippy top of Berks County. We might make it to Lehigh County today. We're gonna try, but as you can see, the rail bed continues. So we're gonna try to follow it. Now, there's not much to see in this area. We're gonna have to jump ahead a little bit, but there are some cool things to see. So stick with me and we'll check those out together. That's the Schuylkill and Lehigh rock cut, and the Allentown and Auburn bed would have existed where all that rock once was. All right, folks, I'll see you down the road.